Alright, so here's the battle. And he leads off with Primeape, and I'll leave off with Star Raptor. And I basically just go for it all with the Brave Bird because I wasn't sure if he had a scarf or not, and or a sash. And if he had a sash, it wouldn't matter. So that OKOs that Primeape, and then he sends in Fire Flash, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, I already know what to expect. So I just switch out and send in the Force. Lucario, he actually takes this Thunderbolt kind of not good, and well, he dies. But now I know what he has. So he withdraws, thinking that I'm gonna do something stupid like a grass type move, but I go for a Swords Dance just to set up. And he goes for a Fire Blast, and basically he doesn't know I have a Focus Sash, so I'm free to use a Brick Break next turn, which is what I do to get the OKO. And it seemed like he had nothing but a Life Orb this whole team. I thought that usually Houndoom would have a Focus Sash or something like that if they're trying to set up, but oh well. So then he sends out You Eat a Dick, and I'm like, okay, nigga, you eat a dick. And basically it pones, like, my shift tree, and I was pissed off, and then it has a Life Orb. But basically, so I send out my Gardevoir, and I trace his Super Luck, which is stupid. He withdraws thinking I'm going to do something stupid. Or maybe not. He sends out Shaman, I use Wish. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I got a Wish, so I can switch back to Star Raptor and just, take out the Shaman really quick. Right now. So he goes for Signal Beam, and I'm like, okay, well, that kind of sucks for him. So, I just take it. I get, the Wish up, and Star Raptor basically gets most of his HP back. So I just go straight for a U-turn. Be safe this time. I don't want to lose any HP. And I think Brave Bird would have been a better choice, but I wasn't trying to lose any HP. So I sent out my Gallade. He used Rest. I'm like, that's pretty, gay, because I really can't do shit. But he has some grace. So I see what he did here. He switched into Fire Flash, but I'm already ready. So I go for, I think, Close Combat, because I use Ice Punch. And he basically goes to Thunderbolt his turn, and I was like, okay, well, I know I can probably KO it with a Close Combat, so I just went in, because even if I used Ice Punch and it only did the same amount of damage, I would have just used Shadow Sneak. So he sends out his other You Eat a Dick, and basically Seed flares me to death. I already lost special defense, so my Gallade falls, and he gets a crit, which is pretty gay. So I send in Star Raptor, and right now I'm not taking any chances, so I go straight for the Brave Bird to KO it. And yeah, so that's how that works. But then he sends out his Honchkrow, and it really is gay to me. So I send out my Garden Fresh, thinking that something else would happen. He uses Drill Peck the first time, and I kind of took it to 55. I'm like, okay, well, shoot, maybe I should just use Protect. But I found out that it was the wrong move to use, and I should have used Wish, because he does Sucker Punch, and it basically doesn't work. I could have used a Wish there, and I got really pissed off because this really cost me the entire match. So he goes for Drill Peck and takes out my Gardevoir, and yeah, I got really pissed off because I was like, shoot, had I not over predicted, I would have probably won that whole thing. So I sent in my Star Raptor, and he just basically sucker punching me to hell. Yeah, so I sent out Latias, and I thought my Latias might be faster, but I forgot he has Sucker Punch, and my Latias is nothing but an attacker, so yeah, that's basically the game. Well, no. Oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, yeah. A lot of y'all survived, which was pretty funny. My bad. A lot of y'all survived, but because a lot of y'all saw the life orb, it dies, and you know his last Pokemon was a. You know that's the battle, but you know, guys, his last Pokemon was actually a. What do you call that thing that? I don't know, the little duck thing, Weasel. Weasel's of all stage, and you know, so that's the end of the duel. Comment, racist, rod, and I'll see you later.